It's almost over.
King York Production.
Look. Now as the poor get poorer, the rich get richer, the good die young, and the young buy guns.
I was on Twitter the other day, and I seen a couple trendy topics that people were discussing. I mean, you had some things like traveling, you had a few things on basketball wise in Atlanta, had some things on one hashtag was I don't understand, and another one was hashtag hip hop. And I touched on that for a second. I said a few words about it. And my first tweet about it was basically, since a youngin, as long as I remember, I've been contributing to hip hop, whether it was from just being a fan and supporting other artists, other music, or artists and creating.
Yeah. It's almost over.
King York Production.
Look. Now as the poor get poorer, the rich get richer, the good die young, and the young buy guns. It's a war zone outside. I pray to God I make it to see the sunrise. I'm just trying to make it to see the sunrise. I pray to God I make it to see the sunrise. It's a war zone outside. I pray to God I make it to see the sunrise.
I was in the hospital. I was hospitalized for about a month and a half. Every morning getting up, I would get up at 4:30 in the morning and I would look at the news. And for a week straight, the first week I was in the hospital, I was seeing different things. Not different things, but in different places. But the same thing was like shootings and violence in the streets, in the hoods, in the neighborhoods, in the ghettos. And it motivated me to get stronger and want more for myself when I left out of that hospital, out of that room.
God bless me, the devil curse me. Haters wanna spill my blood, the devil's thirsty. Yeah, please Father have mercy. I won't give them the pleasure, they not worthy. I'm still hustling, running the streets. On my brother out in Cali doing his thing.
You know what I mean? Just being in the hospital for that long and going through that whole process of recovering, being shot several times, stabbed several times, it was a statement for me that it was that time for me to finally, stop talking about what I wanted to do and actually doing it. You know what I mean? So that kind of sparked something in me that made me, or influenced me to write more powerful lyrics, and not just stuff about not being in the streets, but actually being in the streets and what you get from that. And how that motivated me to do more and want more for myself and my family.
My grandmother was one of the first people to ever call me not Snuggs before it got short, and it was Snuggles or Snuggle Bear. Over the years, before it was ever heard by any peers or any friends, it was my actions that gave me that name, that made that name stick to me. And it was basically my actions or my encounters with the ladies. I was like somewhat of a ladies' man, I guess you could say. And I took it upon myself to being that it's now public, and the name went from a household name that your parents or your grandparents called you to into the streets. I couldn't have a bunch of dudes calling me Snuggles, so we had to shorten it to Snuggs and make it sound, a little more masculine.
Hip hop influenced us, people in this world, in so many ways that it's amazing to me. My biggest contribution to hip hop is coming real soon. That's the album.
My name is PowerHouse SnuggS. This is Building the Brand. Babes.
I'm still hustling, running the streets. On my brother out in Cali doing his thing. Six-figure net worth, be doing his thing. How the fuck you think I feel when you're younger than me? Got me feeling like I should've been gone. Stuck in the hood, you should've been gone. Ever seen